It's day 7 at the U.S. Open, where there's no better gathering of sports and of friends. It's the final day to make your mark on pickleball's most unique stage. It's the best players, the best shots, and overall the best party. And it all begins in Naples on CBS Sports, coming up next. Welcome back to beautiful Naples, Florida. Set to go here at the Minto U.S. Open Pickleball Championships, powered by Margaritaville. Mixed pros tonight here on the court, not too far away from the beach, East Naples Community Park. Superstars on Zing Zang Championship Court. Lindsey Newman has only been playing this game for 4 years, and her career has absolutely skyrocketed. Her brother, Riley, played baseball, soccer, basketball, and tennis growing up, and he has really excelled in pickleball, one of the true stars of the game. On the other side, Simone Jardim and Ben Johns, the women's and men's faces of the game right now, guys.
Yeah, and the defending champions here at the U.S. Open Pickleball Championships. This is the first time for Riley and Lindsey Newman, a brother and sister duo, to be competing for the gold medal here on Championship Saturday night.
Start this great match.
Simone to serve.
2 out 3 to 11.
Let's
Win
go.
by 2. Game 1. 0-0-2.
And for those of you just getting your first sample of pickleball, that is called an Ernie, and Simone, Chad, pulled it off perfectly.
Yeah, I was actually just about to mention that Lindsey Newman's known for doing that Ernie, jumping around the kitchen. But Jardim picked up that Ernie there.
We will see lots of dink battles here tonight. Melissa, what you're watching right now.
Yeah, we will see lots of those. We'll also see Riley Newman taking a lot of the court. Riley Newman, his sister, is certainly used to that. She will just tell you, I'm just going to get out of Riley's way.
What a year Ben Johns has had in 2021. Multiple triple crowns, and once again playing for it all here in Naples.
Side out.
Yeah, we saw Lindsey go around the kitchen, come down the sideline there to take that ball earlier, out of the air as soon as she could, get that ball down in Jardim's feet.
Second.
And that was very well disguised by Ben Johns. Riley Newman obviously expecting a pretty hard overhead. And perfectly placed that soft shot.
Yeah, the Newmans are really good defensive players. They'll get so many balls back. And after Johns and Jardim played them a couple of weeks ago, they discussed that of softening the ball, creating angles, because just going hard at them, they're going to keep getting that ball back.
Tremendous volley here. Ben Johns has the final say. It is about 86 degrees here in Naples right now, and Melissa, the wind is blowing through here, this Minto U.S. Open Pickleball Championships complex.
Yeah, it has been windy all day long. These players have mostly been playing out on the side courts, weathering the elements, so it is a little bit more protected here indoors, but it's still windy.
Yeah, it has a tendency to swirl in here compared to a regular directional wind, so it can change midpoint.
And you mentioned, Chad, about these two teams playing each other. It was 3 weeks ago in Newport Beach where the Newmans lost to Jardim and Johns twice. So I know they would really like to see a different outcome here tonight.
Yeah, definitely. And I think you're going to see that where Riley's going to come across, even though he's playing on the right side of the court, typically you'll see
0-2-1.
a regular stack where the guys are across each other on the left. Riley's going to really press. There's that defense we were talking about.
Ben Johns applying the pressure.
Second server. Thank you.
And Ben Johns, the #1 ranked player in the world from World Pickleball Rankings, and Simone Jardim, the #1 women's player in the world.
It's almost like the dream team pair in this great sport of pickleball. Simone, considered by many the greatest female player of all time.
Oh, there is no doubt her accomplishments are significant. We'll talk a little bit about those throughout this match.
And so far, Chad, Ben and Simone applying pressure here early.
3-0-1.
Yeah, and you're going to see that majority of the time. Ben is actually going to come over in front of Simone on some of those balls. Simone is there to control the point and then allow Ben to do his thing. There it is right there. He'll step across, and you'll actually see Simone take a step back from the kitchen just so she doesn't get stepped on by Ben when he comes across.
4-0-1.
Oh, between the legs, Ben Johns waiting for it though.
Yeah, and Simone Jardim keeping them in that point with some excellent defense.
5-0-1.
That's one of the things she's really worked on over the last couple of years. And the Newmans are a very similar play style where with that two-handed backhand kind of shovel, just getting the paddle on the ball, trying to get it back over the net, making them hit one more ball.
And speaking of the Newmans, Riley Newman, #10 in the world. Lindsey Newman certainly top, but she's only played 2 events this year since the World Pickleball Rankings came out. She became a mother back in October, so that's been keeping her quite busy.
6-0 start for Jardim and Johns. We're back to Naples in a moment.
The 2021 U.S. Open Pickleball Championships on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Pickleball Central, the Pickleball Superstore, by Head, official footwear of the U.S. Open Pickleball Championships, by Margaritaville Hotels and Resorts. Check in and chill out at MargaritavilleResorts.com. And by Skechers Arch Fit footwear featuring podiatrist certified arch support.
Underway here in Naples. Get a look at the beautiful coastline here. West coast of Florida, southern part of the state. Great retirement destination and a great pickleball destination as well. Johns and Jardim up 6-0 on the Newmans here early. We play 2-11 and best 2 games out of 3.
6-0-1.
Nice shot by Lindsey. Also want to mention, Melissa, there's 2 side outs for each team for those new to pickleball, so 2 opportunities to score.
That is correct, Drew. One of the keeping score, or learning to keep score, is one of the hardest parts of learning pickleball.
We'll see the Newmans are going back to a more traditional stack.
Point.
With Lindsey and Simone playing opposite courts against each other. Jardim had the beautiful around the post right there. Riley Newman wasn't able to defend it.
And it's probably the toughest shot in pickleball to defend because it's hit so low.
Yeah, and with that ATP or around the post, it doesn't have to go back over the net. So if you can get it a couple of inches off the ground, it makes it harder to defend.
So side out now, chance to score for Lindsey and Riley Newman. Lindsey serves. Ben Johns just going to work.
Second serve.
He's come in ready to play. He's playing on that higher level right now, and we've seen Johns in previous matches this week where he's playing at one level and then able to step it up another level when the time's needed.
Another around the post attempt. Ben Johns there. He is all over the net right now. Oh, Simone paints the line.
And gets a chest bump from Ben.
Yeah, she read that really, really well. Johns was attacking Lindsey Newman, and then Riley tried to come across and take the middle once that ball got to Simone, and she went behind him down the line.
And Drew, you asked earlier about Simone Jardim being the greatest of all time. No doubt. She has played in 5 tournaments this year, winning the Triple Crown in 3. The only 2 she didn't, they didn't offer a singles event, so she couldn't get the Triple Crown. She also has 88 total medals over the last 3 years, 77 of those gold, 7 silver, and 4 bronze. It's just unbelievable.
Just a tremendous resume. Oh, great point. Riley Newman has the final say.
Yeah, he stayed up at that kitchen line, stayed in the attacking mindset. Finished that point by going down hard.
Yeah.
These cross-court dink battles, they're really trying to feed it into a window. If they miss that window, we end up seeing exactly what we did right there with Ben Johns stepping across and putting that ball away.
0-7-2.
So Simone and Ben making an early statement here. 7 unanswered here in this championship. Ben Johns again wins the hand battle. Johns winning singles this past Sunday. Simone coming up just short,
7-0-1.
falling to Arina Tereshchenko, another great player here on the tour.
Yeah, Tereshchenko getting her first U.S. Open singles title. And Jardim, a 2-time Triple Crown winner here at the U.S. Open, but she won't be able to repeat that this year.
And the fact she's doing it in her early 40s, Chad, how incredible is that, given there's so many younger players on the tour?
She's put a lot of time in the last 12, 16 months into getting into better shape. If you were to ask her right now, she'd tell you that she's in the best shape of her life.
Wow. No signs of slowing down. Simone Jardim and Ben Johns, a 9 spot on the board here in Game 1.
The 2021 U.S. Open Pickleball Championships on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Franklin X40, the official ball of the U.S. Open Pickleball Championships. By Highlands Leg Cramps. Stop your cramp, not your game. By Zing Zang, America's favorite Bloody Mary mix. And by ILovePickles.org, a place to celebrate all things pickle.
Well, it's been a tremendous week here in Naples, here at the Minto U.S. Open Pickleball Championships, powered by Margaritaville. Look at the total medals that have been won. Old Dave Weinbach, a pioneer of this great sport, at the top of the list, and Scott Moore, a super senior, right behind him.
Yeah, and Scott Moore is also a Triple Crown winner here at the U.S. Open. Dave Weinbach has won the men's doubles title a couple of times, or a single time in the pro, but he became a senior now as well.
Well, it's been all Jardim and Johns here in the early going. Newman's desperately need a side out. They're not going to get it here. It is 10-0. Remember, we play to 11.
10-0-1.
Yeah, Jardim and Johns are really putting the pressure on right now. They're playing well, not making any mistakes, and
for all the viewers out there who wonder, do the pros ever get an 11-0? They do, and it happens here. So it happens to the best of us.
And you said it, Chad, just playing error-free pickleball. And on the other side, the Newmans, they're going to have to step up their games if they want to hang with the best here.
Point. Game.
So 11-0. Game number 1 in the books. All Ben and Simone early on. Minto U.S. Open Pickleball Championships powered by Margaritaville. Skechers, huge sponsor here in Naples and part of our stats in game 1. Chad, what stood out to you?
yeah, I mean, the unforced errors went high on either side, but the winners right there for Jardim and Johns, they came out pressing, they came out being aggressive, setting each other up for those finishes. So we'll probably look for the Newmans to slow the pace of the game down a little bit here, move the ball around, maybe go behind Johns, keep him away from the middle of the court.
Oh, wow.
What did that hit him and roll off his body?
No, Riley actually, the ball hit the net, and then Riley, losing his balance, took that ball out of the air, and his momentum actually carried him into the kitchen. So, for the kitchen fault.
Notice, Chad, how Riley does double grip his paddle. Does it make a difference there as Johns and Jardim score again?
Both the Newmans use that two-handed backhand for their power shots and for their dinking. They got excellent paddle control with that two-handed.
Second serve.
Jardim just missing that Ernie a little deep.
Second serve coming up now for Jardim and Johns.
1-0
And we talked earlier about Jardim's dominance. I mean, Ben Johns, wow, you know, he already has 3 triple crowns this year. He has the opportunity to get one here. 101 medals over the past 3 years, 80 gold, 12 silver, and 9 bronze.
Just incredible the run he has been able to put together.
Many might wonder who the heck beat him to get a bronze.
No one has stepped up just yet. No one that can do it at least consistently. Newman still playing for their first point. Will it come here?
Oh, and Jardim is just zoned in, Chad. I mean, she's hitting every stroke. She's not making any errors. You know, she's able to lay off a ball there right when she's intensely in a point.
Yeah, she's staying focused right now. She's shortened her swing up a little bit, expecting that ball's always going to come back.
Second serve.
With the Newmans known for their defense and getting that ball back, you've always got to be ready.
Newmans did have a battle with Lucy Kovalova and Matt Wright. Another very formidable duo.
Yeah, and I know they're glad to have that one. They had just played Matt and Lucy in February back in Arizona and were not the victors in that particular match, but today they were.
Simone into the net, side out again, so the Newmans will try and again get on the scoreboard here. Chad, sometimes how difficult is that first point breaking the ice?
It's usually the first point and the last point becomes the difficult one. Obviously, with that 11-0 first game, they're coming out, and that's still in your head. You know, pressing to get that first point, pressing. Just got to try to stay within yourself, move that ball around, make a lot of balls like the Newmans usually do, but. Jardim and Johns definitely making it difficult right now, just keeping the pressure on, not being relentless.
1-0-1.
And Lindsey misfires.
Yeah, and it's almost like Chad and Drew, they need a timeout right now. They just seem, energy seems flat. Mentally, they seem flat. And I just, you know, it's just a timeout to talk about maybe what happened in game one and get some of that fire and energy that the Newmans really bring to an environment and get this crowd pumped up.
Yeah, they were pumped up the match before this. You could see it. They're moving around the court, both Lindsey and Riley, having that fire in them. But this is pickleball. You can't count anybody out.
Look at Ben Johns. I mean, they're moving him around, but there's just no answer when this is zoned in.
Yeah, he does an unbelievable job of reading the opponent's body, reading their paddles. His anticipation is second to none.
And there is the first point for Lindsey and Riley. See if that gets them going here.
I made an error. Correct. Thank you very much. I'll replay referee error.
And we have
1, 2, 2.
referee Ed Johnson calling this match tonight.
And into the net, second point.
Point.
There were 4,564 matches that ran over this week. So Ed's had a lot of practice coming into this match.
60 different courts throughout this great complex, East Naples Community Park.
Two, 2, 1.
Just can't build any momentum right now with Ben Johns playing at the level he's at.
Yeah, and Riley tried to move Ben back across onto his side of the court,
3,
but
2, 1.
Ben has the ability to flick that ball with power in any direction, any way that he chooses. Very strong in the forearm, very strong in the wrist.
4, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Another little flick of the wrist.
And as Riley and Lindsey Newman don't need the net helping out Simone Jardim and Ben Johns at this point.
5, 2, 1. Point.
And then just right now, the Newmans don't seem to be able to do anything that they want to do with the ball. Keeps getting up a little bit high on them.
Yeah, and when you've got that wind that's blowing into your face, you have just played with it behind you. You miss a couple in the net because you're expecting it to fly.
Good job by Riley Newman keeping this one alive. Can he put it away? Oh, great point.
And that gets the crowd going. And there is a great crowd here on Zing Zang Championship Court. And we saw the Newmans in the I formation, which we see on a regular basis when they're on the court together.
Yeah, we've seen Riley all over the court. In previous tournaments, we've seen him climb a fence almost to go and get that ball.
And that's what you talk about, Chad, about Ben Johns just having so much. It's almost like ESP.
Yeah, and that was exactly what it was right there. He read Riley's body. He knew the ball that he'd hit, which direction that he could go, and he jumped the kitchen for that earning. And we see Lindsey straddling the corner of the kitchen. Went for one herself.
Yeah, and that's
Simone hit it up into her body.
And you were talking earlier, Chad, that's really one of the signature moves by Lindsey Newman. And Simone Jardim knows that.
Yeah, well, when you've got a partner like Riley where he can cover a bunch of the court.
That was a beauty by Simone Jardim. We're one of the big talks of Naples in this great event this year in 2021 has been the ball. It is a Franklin ball they've gone to this year. It's a little bit softer, and we'll explain how that affects the game when we come back here to the Minto U.S. Open Pickleball Championships, powered by Margaritaville.
The 2021 U.S. Open Pickleball Championships on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Franklin, the official bag of the U.S. Open Pickleball Championships. By Pickleball Central, the Pickleball Superstore. By U.S. Open Pickleball Championships. And by DecoTurf, the official court surface of the U.S. Open Pickleball Championships.
Overhead look at the 60 courts here at East Naples Community Park, and was a vacant skate park. They transformed it into a pickleball paradise, and it just keeps getting better here in 2021. Drew Felios, Melissa McCurley, Chad Edwards, and our incredible crew here in Naples throughout the week. Ben Johns, Simone Jardim up 9-2 here in game 2.
Point.
And now we've got match point on our hands, Melissa.
Yes, we do. And match and championship point, Drew.
We'll have to wait at least a point. Or 2 is side out now to the Newmans.
And Jardim and Johns are the defending champions here at the U.S. Open.
I mentioned before the break the new ball this year. It's a Franklin ball, a little bit softer. And Melissa, as we wrap around the shield here, of course we got COVID protocol in effect here in Naples. It has been a big talk of this tournament. How has it affected play?
Sure. So in a warmer climate, it can be a slower ball to play with, a little softer, giving people more control, but causing the points to go a little bit longer. I'm going to pass it to Chad around the glass.
I mean, one thing that the X40 does have over a lot of balls is the visibility. The neon green allows you to see it in any conditions, but like Melissa said, it does play a little bit softer than the Durafast 40, but we are in Naples, Florida, where it's hot and humid, and most balls play softer than they do anywhere else in the country.
Yes, this is probably one of the hottest and most humid places I've ever been besides Mexico.
Side out now back to Jardim and John. So a couple match and championship points coming up here once again.
And there it is.
Ben Johns and Simone Jardim make it look easy. 11-0, 11-3. The best players in the game prove why here today.
Yeah, you'll see Johns come in with that third shot drive and just be aggressive, pops that ball up from Lindsey Newman and puts it away. That's kind of how they played the whole match. They came out, they were aggressive, they took the opportunities when they came to them, didn't make any mistakes.
He puts himself one step closer to that triple crown.
Simone Jardim takes a moment, along with Ben Johns. Celebration here on Sing Sang Championship Court. More coming up from Naples right after this. Welcome back to Naples, home of the Minto U.S. Open Pickleball Championships, powered by Margaritaville. Huge complex here at East Naples Community Park. Other matches going on, but this one in mixed pro doubles was a runaway. Jardim and Johns taking it. Chad, the final numbers brought to you by Skechers. What stands out?
Yeah, again, it's the winners. It was pretty clean pickleball on both sides of the net right there, but Jardim and Johns just came out on fire. They came out with a purpose. They had a strategy, a game plan. They stuck to it. Ben really took control of that middle, put the ball away when it got up high, and Simone was controlling the points and allowing Ben to do it.
All right, it's time now for our medal ceremony. We check in on the court with our Rusty Howe.
Thanks, Drew. We're excited to be here with our silver medalists, Riley and Lindsey Newman. Congratulations, you guys. Fantastic. And Heather from Margaritaville is going to be coming out and awarding you guys.
Thank you. Thanks.
And in addition to those medals, you're going to get your check here.
Thank you.
Once again, it's been an amazing, well-fought battle, and we appreciate everything. Congratulations, you guys, for being a part of this championship.
Thank you, everybody, for cheering.
And we're also excited to announce to you now, after seeing an amazing match, we're going to come out and we're going to bring out our gold medalists, Ben Johns and Simone Jardim. Congratulations, and once again, Heather from Margaritaville is going to be bringing you your medals. In addition to that gold, you get your Head Sweats Champions hats and your Head Pickleball shoes. On top of that, you can't see it, but because you're gold medal champions, next year you get free access to the Margaritaville License to Chill VIP Lounge.
We made it, baby.
He said we made it, baby. In addition to that, your prize money, $6,000. You guys, congratulations. It's been a big week so far, and here you are now on the medal stand. You go through your playing strong and hard. How did you come up with this? How did you win so powerfully?
You just have Ben to cover 80 to 90% of the court, and then we're good.
There you go, 80 to 90% of the court. So Ben, for you, what's this mean for you to be here now on the medal stand at the U.S. Open?
Yeah, well, you know, it's good to be back, first of all. 2019 to 2020 was kind of a rough year for everybody, I think, so it's just good to be back in this atmosphere and playing pickleball again at the biggest party in pickleball.
And this partnership with you guys has been working really well. What seemed to really gel for you as partners this week and today?
I think in general, I mean, we've been playing together for a while, but we've known each other for a long time. So we used to practice here together when he first started playing, and it's been,
Try to get a little closer, there you go.
Yeah, so it's been just, this is not good.
No, we can hear.
That's okay, it's live on TV.
Yeah, the live on TV. So I think now it's really good. So just we know each other well, and I know when he's going to move over. I know to get out of the way, and he knows when I try to steal a ball from him. So it just works.
Well, congratulations, you guys. It was a well-fought victory. Thanks for being here. Once again, our gold medalists, Simone Jardim and Ben Johns. Back to you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Franklin. Thank you, Jigsaw. Thank you, Fairbody. You guys are the best.
Yeah, and the same for me. I have amazing sponsors, Sprints, and then also Jigsaw, and then Nike Sports Camp. So I'm really excited for the future.
Thank you.
All right, great stuff.
So we'll go this way.
Simone Jardim adds one more championship to her trophy case. Incredible performance from Jardim and Johns. Hope you enjoyed it. For Melissa, Chad, and our phenomenal crew, I'm Drew Felios saying so long from Naples and the Minto U.S. Open Pickleball Championships.